Welcome to the final stretch. Now, all we have to do is just put this thing together in the form. So let's head over and let's add a few variables. Private listener, private transfer client, private string, output folder, private timer, overall progress. Head over to the constructor, and listener equals new listener.accepted, and register that event. And now create the timer interval equals 1000, which is grab it every second, and timer progress tick, register the event. And now output folder equals transfers. We'll just create the folder, we'll just initialize it. If directory.exists, if not directory.exists, output folder, directory.create directory, output folder. Okay, now let's head over to BTN Connect. You can use the method selector to find it. Now, if transfer client equals null, transfer client equals new transfer client dot connect, txt cnt host dot text. If you don't know the names of the controls, you can just go over here and just look at them. Forgot to mention that. txt connection host dot trim, int.parse txt connection port dot text dot trim, just to get rid of any starting or ending white spaces, and just a connect callback to null. Now remember the connect callback we were talking about earlier. Now let's make that here public void connect callback object sender string error, and set it here connect callback. If error not equal to null, then transfer client dot close, transfer client equals null, message box dot show error, and we'll make the title connection error. And return. Okay, now a few things need to add. If invoke required, invoke new connect callback, sender, and error. Okay, we'll come back to connect callback. First, go back up to connect, and when we call, after we call connect, set enabled to false. Else transfer client dot close. And transfer client equals null. Now head back down to connect callback, so you can see why I set this. Then set enable to true. And now we need a couple more methods. Private void register events, private void, deregister events. Transfer client dot complete will just register all the events. Okay, and deregister events is just it in reverse. Okay, now back in connect callback. If the connection was successful, register the events, transfer client dot output folder equals our output folder variable, call transfer client dot run, and now let's make another method private void set connection status string connected to lbl connected dot text equals connection plus connected to. And back in connect callback, set connection status transfer client dot endpoint dot address dot toString, and we can start the timer. Overall progress dot start, and btn connect dot text equals disconnect. Right, now let's set up our server code. Go back up and add another variable, private bool server running. Now head down to btn start server, and if server running, return server running equals true, listener dot start int dot parse txt server port dot text dot trim. And a try catch Okay, now let's add set connection status waiting btn start server dot enabled equals false, btn stop server dot enabled equals true, and our stop code, if not server running, return if transfer client